So feel the feels, right? So many people use expressions sometimes, but we don't know what the heck they're talking about. And maybe we've like tried it ourselves and it just kind of ends up like us, like in our room, like just thinking and thinking and thinking about how sad we are, or how something doesn't make sense, and you know, all these things. And it's like, okay, I'm trying to feel the feels, but I like don't get it. So actually, that's not what we're talking about here. That's actually you all up in your head. And when you're up in your head, you're not in your body. And what we're going to learn today is a technique that's worked for so many of my clients. I use it almost daily, and it's all about getting out of your head, getting out of the story. Why don't you just say that out loud? Get out of my head, get out of the story. We don't need to tell the story again. You already know the story. I know the story. We all know the story. We don't need to keep telling the story. So we get out of our head and then we get into our physical body. So feeling the feels is a lot like this. Let's just take sadness as the feeling that you need to feel today. And so you get out of your head, you stop telling the story, and you're like, okay, where in my physical body is sadness right now? And at the beginning, this isn't going to be easy, right? Because this is new, because you've been up in your head too much and not in your body enough. But as you get kind of more practiced, you're going to be able to identify right away where the sadness is. Not always, but usually sadness is housed in the heart region. It's physically in the heart region. You can physically feel sad in your heart region. You don't actually feel sad in your brain. You actually feel sad in your heart. So once you identify where the sadness is, then just go ahead. You can place a hand there and try to describe what sadness feels like. Stay out of the mind, stay out of the story, stay out of, this is why I'm sad. We already know why you're sad. Stay in the physical body. Describe, okay, what does sadness feel like? Okay, I'm feeling sad. What does that feel like? Ooh, sadness feels like my heart feels heavy. Yeah, my heart feels heavy. And then stay in that sensation of what does that feel like to have a heavy heart? And just allow it. Just sit in that heavy heart, in the actual physical feeling of sadness. Stay out of the mind, stay out of the story, stay out of the why you're feeling sad, and actually try to, one, identify where you're sad, or enter other emotion here. Two, what does that feel like? Try to actually describe the sensation of that feeling, of that emotion. And then three, just sit in the actual sensation. And if you feel like you're being drawn back to the story, you can just keep repeating out loud what it feels like to be sad. Oh, I'm sad. My heart is heavy. Oh, I'm sad. My heart is heavy. And that's okay. It's so important to validate your feelings and not try to push them away, not try to rush them away, not tell yourself you shouldn't be feeling a heavy. No, just validate it and sit in the sensation. My heart is heavy. My heart is heavy. I'm feeling sad. My heart is heavy. It's okay to be sad. My heart is heavy. My heart is heavy. I feel like restriction in my heart. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be sad. 90 seconds. I've never had anyone have a feeling in the physical body last for 90 seconds. Unless they get up where? Up in their head again. Yes. So let me know what questions you have. And this technique is brilliant. This is feel the feels, right? Get out of the story, get out of your mind, get out of the why, and get it into the actual physical sensation of what it feels like to have that feeling. All right, I hope this is very helpful to you and your journey, and much love to you. Mwah.